Hey, it's Vance. I sure had a good time down there at Lake Toho, the Kissimmee Chain of lakes. Just got back from the Bassmaster Southern Open #1 interesting tournament. Gerald Swindle bet on those deep fish. By deep, I mean 5 feet. They were staging up. He's on an offshore bite, and that ended up being the deal. Terry Scroggins kind of pushed him in that direction, and Swindle, who's always said the Carolina rig is a quitter's rig and he won't throw it, well, he threw it, and I mixed in a little big rattle trap action there, a little 3/4 ounce Lucky Craft gold LV 500, I believe he said. But anyway, he mixed that in with the Carolina rig, red bug worm or June bug worm, depending on the amount of sunlight he was getting, and real small area on a shell bed out there. And if you were off it by 15 feet, you were off the fish. And so congratulations to Gerald. He won it with 80 pounds and 13 ounces. Bobby Lane was exactly 3 pounds behind him. And then a distant third, 10 pounds back of that, was Trevor Fitzgerald. So it was really between Bobby and G-Man. They come into the weigh-in yesterday and they rocked it. Bobby Lane pulled out a couple big old pigs, and everybody went nuts. One of them was over 10 pounds, and one was 9 something. And then of course Gerald had a good sack, 25 pounds yesterday. So exciting weigh-in. Big crowd at Bass Pro Shops. It was a good move for the Bassmaster to take the opens there to the Bass Pro Shops. I had a blast. Got to ride near a snowboater and fish with Brandon Card. All right, folks, I made it. I'm in day 3. Just barely made it in 11th in the top 12. I'm out here fishing on Lake Kissimmee, fishing for a $35,000 boat, Bassmaster Open. I just caught the fish. I caught the fish I need. It's a gorilla. It's over 8, maybe 9 pounds, and I just need 2 fish that'll swim, and I'm right in this thing. 3 pounds and a quarter off the lead. I'm not digging in the live well and pulling her out to show you yet. You'll see her later, but I will show you what I caught her on. That Strike King Shadowlicious right there. Big old swim bait. 6-inch swim bait. I had to belly weight the hook to make it swim right, and I had to put a nose cone on it so to come through that grass right, come through that eel grass. And she just blew up on it. Monster of a fish. Thanks, Chris Brown, all y'all at Strike King. And I'll see y'all later. And I got right up there and jump out the back of the boat and pull an 8-pounder out, and then the crowd went nuts, and that was a lot of fun. And that jumped me up from 11th. I barely made the cut, and that put me in the 4th. Cut a good check and had a lot of fun. Made some new friends as always when you get out on the water. The story of the week, as far as strategy went, was of course Swindle bet on the offshore fish, and stayed up in Lake Toho. He and Scroggins did most of his damage in Toho. I saw him locked out down to Cypress late yesterday. Down on Kissimmee, Chris Lane was on some offshore fish, but the big ones moved up to spawn, and his sack started running smaller every day because he's catching smaller fish and just catching a limit, as opposed to catching the bigger females, which had already moved up to bed. And the guys who were up there looking at the big females had a hard time finding them with that wind that we had, just starting right out early in the morning Saturday, and it only got worse as the day went on. So it was hard to control a boat, much less see fish down there on Kissimmee. So the guys that have been fishing shallow down there really died on Saturday, the ones that stuck with that. And up on Toho, Swindle had that offshore bite going, and that was the right move. Because the Toho bass didn't seem to move up quite as much or in quite the way that the big fish did down there on Kissimmee. So the offshore bite was still strong. We appreciate y'all following this event on anglerschannel.com, and stay tuned. And tell you what, it's what are we, less than a month away from the Bassmaster Classic. We'll have a lot of good coverage from the Classic over there in New Orleans. So y'all stay tuned to Bassmaster.com.